Funko 88's the name I shout, streaming live without a doubt. Clicks and clacks, the game unfolds. Watch the magic here in gold. Everybody join the stream. Live the legend, chase the dream. From pixel blocks to player games, Funko 88 breaks the chains. Chat's on fire, can't slow down. Crushing records, digital crown. Laughs and thrills every turn. See the leaderboard we burn. Power-ups, light screens ablaze. Funky beats in endless ways. Funko's moves set the pace. In this neon cyberspace, everybody join the stream. Live the legend, chase the dream. From pixel blocks to player games, Funko 88 breaks the chains. Shots on fire, can't slow down. Crushing records, digital crown. Laughs and thrills every turn. See the leaderboard we burn. Power-ups, light screens ablaze. Funky beats in endless maze. Funko's moves set the pace. In this neon cyberspace, everybody join the stream. Live the legend, chase the dream. From pixel blocks to player games, Funko 88 breaks the chains. Midnight madness, clouds unite. Full of views and pure delight. Virtual world, ours to bend. Funko 88, my friend. Midnight madness, crowds unite. Full of views and pure delight. Virtual world, ours to bend. Funko 88, my friend. Midnight Maddie, join the stream. Funko 88's the name I shout, streaming live without a doubt. Clicks and clacks, the game unfolds. Watch the magic here in gold. Everybody join the stream. Live the legend, chase the dream. From pixel blocks to player games, Funko 88 breaks the chains. Chat's on fire, can't slow down. Crushing records, digital crown. Laughs and thrills every turn. See the leaderboard we burn. Power-ups, light screens ablaze. Funky beats in endless ways. Funko's moves set the pace. In this neon cyberspace, everybody join the stream. Live the legend, chase the dream. pure delight. Virtual world ours to bend. Funko 88, my friend. Midnight Maddie, join the stream. Funko 88's the name I shout. Streaming live without a doubt. Clicks and clacks, the game unfolds. Watch the magic here in gold. Everybody join the stream. Live the legend, chase the dream. From pixel blocks to player games. Funko 88 breaks the chains. Checks on fire, can't slow down. Crushing records, digital crown. Laughs and thrills every turn. See the leaderboard we burn. Power ups, light screens ablaze. Funky beats in endless space. Funko's moves set the pace. In this neon cyberspace, everybody join the stream. Live the legend, chase the dream. From pixel blocks to player games. Funko 88 breaks the chains. Tracks on fire, can't slow down. Crushing records, digital crown. Laughs and thrills every turn. See the leaderboard we burn. Power ups, light screens ablaze. Funky beats in endless space. Funko's moves set the pace. In this neon cyberspace, everybody join the stream. Live the legend, chase the dream. From pixel blocks to player games. Funko 88 breaks the chains. Midnight madness, clouds unite. Full of views and pure delight. Virtual world ours to bend. Funko 88, my friend. Midnight madness, crowds unite. Full of views and pure delight. Virtual world ours to bend. Funko 88, my friend. Midnight Maddie, join the stream.
Alrighty, how's it going, everybody? Having a look at the chat there, we've got a couple of people joining us already. See Transloaf, I see Lacko, I see Lloyd, White, Racer Smurfen. How's it going, everybody? Total of 9 viewers on the pre-update stream, and things are looking pretty good. Alright, so what are we doing, you guys may think. So yeah, the update isn't out yet. It is a couple of hours before it actually happens. There we go. Alright, so I don't know where to start, guys. Let's maybe start by just having a look around at what we currently have and what we have managed to achieve so far in this game. Not a whole lot going on over here. It's pretty much a clean garage. I cleaned up a bit before the live stream because I figured, well, things were looking a little bit messy, and this is our triple car garage at this stage. We've got 3 vehicles in here. We could probably fit the old truck in here as well if I really wanted to, but yeah, I don't need to do that. So yeah, we've got a couple of things I actually need to go and sell. Let's go downstairs to the bunker over here, which is currently empty. It's like 6 or 7 in the morning for you, Transloaf. The update. Racer Smurfen. You are the only one who had pronounced my name right. Alright, so yeah, the bunker, as you guys can see, is currently empty because we are trying to save a little bit of FPS, but holy crap, it's definitely still affecting us. I think it's because I've got almost 500 trees connected. Alright, so yeah, we need to start loading this stuff. Why didn't I bring a freaking pack up? Gotta make that money, you know. Alright, come on, get up here with the damn thing. Right, so I think we can sell a total of 8 of these per day. So we're going to be taking a drive over there to the dealers. Alright, yeah, this is the tedious thing about Mon Bazou, just walking up and down with all of your packages, because you can't carry more than one thing at a time. Which I'm doubtful that it'll ever change, that we're going to get a backpack or something like that. But I mean, let's face it, what type of backpack would carry a whole big pack like this, you know? Yeah, the update's going to drop at 11 o'clock at night for me, which is a couple of hours away still. It's only 10 minutes past 3 in the afternoon now, so we'll see when it comes out and what exactly is going to happen. There's a little bit of a concern as well, that I've got to try and figure out if it's going to be a problem or not. I don't know, maybe the dev has got a plan for it. So I'll show that to you guys in a little bit here. Should we also go and check up on the Sugar Shack? Yeah, I think we'll do a little bit of a round trip and check up on our trailer. A duffel bag. A duffel bag might work. Luckily we don't have to worry about carrying our cash around, you know. Right, how many do we have in total? I think it's 8. Yeah, I think I packed 8 of these. Alright, there we go. 75 FPS. That's not terrible. But yeah, these empty planters, they do impact the FPS just as bad. I mean, look at that. It drops down to 33 FPS just looking at that, which is hectic. Alright, all loaded up. Let's open the window. Come on, Leo. I hope you had something to eat. Alrighty. Yeah, let's get over to our Sugar Shack. Now, this is what I'm a little bit concerned about, guys. So, if we look at the update, the patch... Well, I think there's an update preview photo that the dev posted on the Santa Goat Dev Journey Discord. And I'm a little bit worried about this. So I'll show you guys here in a second what I'm talking about. Yeah, luckily you can skip the ads, Translove. Alright, so let's quickly stop here for a second. Leo? Yeah, you got some food and water here, I think. Yeah, there we go, he's sorted. Alright, so this thing is running and I'm currently using the syrup tanker, which is 83% full at the moment. So, now guys, this is what I'm a little bit worried about, is the paved road to the Sugar Shack. Because, let's quickly pull this picture up here, guys. I actually prepared this for you. So, as we can see over here, the paved road is going to start here by the sugar tanks over there, or the water tanks. They call it water tanks. And it's going to go up this way. Now, if we go back to our game, you guys can see that we clearly have got quite a bit of maple trees running here. Which I've got no idea which way the road's going to go. Is it going to go this way? What's going to happen with this big ditch over here? Or is there going to be like a little bridge? And where's it going to come out? What angle is it going to come out? Where's it going to go to? Because that would mean we are going to have to probably disconnect a whole bunch of trees and cut them down and make way for the road. So I've got no idea how that's going to work. This is a little bit of a concern. But yeah, 440 trees. Okay. Alright, so we need to probably connect up a little bit more. Alright, should we... Yeah, we should probably drink some maple syrup from here. Are these things ready? Yes, they are. Okay, so we're going to have to grab these. Where the heck am I going to put this? See, that's where the bed cover is going to come in very handy. Okay, so we're going to have to do probably 2 trips. Let's just take all of this out and we're going to stop this thing from transferring to the trailer. 3. I'm also going to try and keep up with chat. Yeah, see, Lloyd, you also didn't think about the trees. Yeah, that's going to be a little bit of a problem, I think, mate. But we'll see once the update drops tonight when I do another live stream. If oh crap, I pressed the wrong button. Okay, let's just put this back over there because I like to actually fill the, what do I call that thing? The syrup. Yeah, reservoir all the way up before we. Holy crap! Doesn't this barrel just wanna? Okay, there we go. That'll work. Alright, so this is just gonna have to chill here until we get back. Alright, come on, Leo. We're gonna hit the road, bud. Let's go. We're going over to the big island. I hope you ate and drank. I don't know. According to the picture that that I just showed you guys, the road is gonna go up here. It's gonna go from here. So I've got no idea how these trees are gonna be impacted by that. We're gonna be able to cut the trees down, or if it's going to clear it for us, or if there's going to be two options of building a road this way, which is the standard way of coming. Should I? No, I shouldn't hook up to the tanker now because we need to come back for the maple wine anyway. Alright, so let's just take a nice road trip over to the dealer's place over here. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe this is going to be a paved road, because this is kind of, when I planted my trees in this save, I actually kind of left this open so that we don't have trees here. So this one might be a little bit in the way. So I don't know, it's going to be a little bit of a guessing game at this stage for us. Alright, so yeah, I've also been thinking about that bed cover Translove. That's actually a good question. Where do you guys think they would actually hide it? Because there's actually a whole lot of places it could be. I was thinking maybe on the island where the dealers are, but that wouldn't make sense because if we have a look at the map doesn't show the whole, you know, big island part, or the continent as they call it in game. So I don't know if they would really put it that side of the world, or if they would put it somewhere by the farms, maybe close to the racetrack, beyond one of those farms buildings maybe. Maybe they would even hide it on top of the decoration store's roof. I don't know. A lot of places. Maybe at the cabin. Could be at the cottage. Could be at the junkyard. Could be behind the junkyard. Yeah, it might even be there by the beach, because they've actually put a couple of things there, like the welded diff and the front bumper, so that's also a good guess. Oh crap. Alright. I was looking at chat there for a second. I didn't watch the road. Can we like just get out and pick up our packages? Just call them packages. Leo, are you gonna hold it on this for me? I don't think you should. Oh crap, we're gonna have to play a little bit of Tetris here. Roadside Tetris, guys. Holy crap, okay. Can we get this thing on there now? Let's get it in there. That's gonna get weird on us. There. Alright, what the heck? That's okay. That's okay, we'll just manage it. Yeah, I'm thinking the dev will probably make us hunt for the camper shell a bit. Which also I'm wondering if this this roll bar that we've got on the truck with the spotlights is going to work with the camper shell. Because I did see the picture that the dev posted with the camper shell installed on the truck, that it's actually got the sugar tank on it. Which I don't use the sugar tank anymore, so I don't think I'm going to be putting that back in the truck. But we'll see how it's going to look with the roll bar, if it's going to like glitch through the canopy, or the hard top, or the bed cover, or whatever you guys like to call it. I call it a canopy. Some very expensive Christmas presents. Yeah, that's correct, Lloyd. I don't really think we need the money as such, because I'm pretty sure the boat won't be that expensive. How much do you guys think the boat's going to cost? It's going to cost about, I'm going to guess 300,000 to 250,000 to 300,000 for the fishing boat. But I might be wrong. Might be a lot less. Alright, this uphill usually kills the old truck. Good gear, let's gear it back. Gotta be mindful of my presence. The presence in the back. Yeah, we'll go and have a look at a couple of locations for the bed cover. I'm thinking it could even be here by the dealers. They might even put it here by the dealers, because I don't think you'll really come out here early stages of the game before you've actually made a lot of money and planted a whole lot of that green stuff, you know. So it might even be out here somewhere. It could be hidden in the forest here somewhere. Maybe in between the trees somewhere, but I think we'll probably have to do a little bit of hunting for it. Alright, this turn always gets me. Alright, Translive says it's probably like 35,000 to 50,000. This person born in the fishing industry is likely not over 150k for the boat. Yeah, you could be right. I don't know. I just think at this stage, with all of the updates and stuff we've been getting, there's probably going to be a whole lot of expensive stuff, and probably the fishing boat should be something that's going to be a little bit more pricey. But I might be wrong. I'm also wondering if it will actually spawn at the same spot where the little small boat is. If that's where we're going to be able to buy it, and if there's going to be a new character introduced, and whether the fishing is going to allow us to sell the fish. I don't know. We'll see. There's a whole lot of stuff we're going to have to figure out once the update drops. Alright, so just going to go ahead and pop those into that box over there. Alright, nice and full. Okay, so that was a total of $80,000 for that. Alright, Leo, let's hit the road. We're going to get back to the sugar shack, because we need to pick up the maple syrup and also get the maple wine loaded into the back of the truck. Yeah, I was going to say that'll happen to the small boat. I don't know. I think you're probably going to have to buy a fishing rod. There might even be a new shop, a fishing shop, where you could buy your fishing rods and maybe even bait for the fishing rods. And then you would go fishing, and if you caught the fish, you could probably put it in like a what they would call a keep net, and then take it over to the fish market. I don't know, I'm just speculating here, guys, but it would be cool if they introduced another shop with another character we need to probably make friends with, you know, before we could buy certain things. I don't know, that's just me thinking out loud here. Now I just gotta focus on keeping the old truck on the road here. This is usually where I lost it, because I would come down here at a great amount of speed and then I end up going over the hill there. So I don't know if they would actually put the bed cover on this side of the world, because there's nothing in... sorry about the dogs in the background, boys. It's just some freaking noises that they hear and they start barking, but okay. As I said, I don't think they would put the bed cover on this side of the world, because there's not a whole lot going out, you know, on out here. It's just the dealers, the barn. Right, let's get up onto this bridge. There we go. Get the old truck up to speed here, guys. This thing, I managed to get almost 170 kilometers an hour out of this thing. Almost 167. Yeah, that's as fast as it really goes. But I think if you put on the off-road tires, it actually gets a higher top speed. But I don't really think the old truck is really that much modifiable. Okay, I just want to check if the electricity bill is here. Just check it out. I think it's only on Thursdays. Yeah, it's probably going to be later on Thursday or something. Alright, let's go. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The boat might be locked behind a friend level, because we were able to buy the small boat. I think the small boat was, yeah, it was there. So I'm thinking this is probably where the big boat is going to spawn. Let's just lock the truck into place. Leo, just stay there for now, bud. Alright, because this is obviously where you buy the small boat. No idea what that means. It means don't drive into the water, probably. So yeah, the small boat was around here somewhere, and then I think the big one's probably going to be here somewhere, or there, or it's probably going to be in this area. But it would be great if they added like a fish market here, like a little place on stilts where you could buy your fishing rods and stuff. Yeah, I don't know if Francis would have the bed cover, because I think Francis has got the yeah, he had the bed stakes for the truck, which I'm not using since I don't need it anymore for the wood, because that's actually very handy for when you're transporting logs and, you know, doing the firewood for Francis. Then the bed stakes are handy. But I do think the bed cover would be very useful to keep stuff inside the bed of the truck. You've got to watch out for those speed cops, speed police. Yeah, I got a couple of fines already in this game. Especially if they are hidden behind the tree. That is quite a bit of a bad one. Alright, I think we can go and hook up to the syrup tanker real quick, because luckily we can go and drop off after hours now, because we've got 50 out of 50 friendship with the guy Eric. Still just wondering about this road, so I don't think we're going to start chopping trees down just because of a picture that we got. Maybe there's going to be two options. I was thinking maybe this could be turned into a paved road. It would make sense, because there's kind of like an obvious road going over here. Right, Leo, I'm gonna let you out, bud, so you can drink some water and have some food if you're hungry. Actually, I'm hungry, and not really hungry, but tired. I see the energy is looking a little bit low. So maybe go and grab some coffee. Alright, park that over there. I think that should be good. Right, Leo, hop out, bud. Let's just lock it into place. Okay. Okay, so that is done. Okay, Leo doesn't seem to want to eat something or drink something now, so it's fine. We can just load these up. Alright, so the reason why I stopped transferring this stuff is I want this thing to fill up all the way so that we can add syrup into these kegs again for the maple wine. I don't think so. I think it's going to be a new road. Yeah, Lloyd, I think you are probably right there, bud. It's probably going to be a completely new road, which is going to go there where the frickin' trees are. So I don't know if we're going to be phoning Turbo Construction and they're going to tell you there are some trees in the way, or there's some objects blocking the way of the road. I've got no idea. Or maybe we are going to find that the trees are going to be planted in the middle of the road. Right, so do we need anything else from here? Okay, no, this thing needs to fill up all the way. So if it's 480, that equals 8 kegs. So works out pretty well like that. Let's grab some maple syrup from there. Probably going to go at midnight. Alright. There we go, Leo. Let's go back to the trailer to the house. Why am I in second gear already? Okay, well, that's fine. This thing isn't completely full, but it is full enough. I usually just use the sugar tanker once we get the sugar tanker bought, because yeah, the bed cover thing, or the bed tank, that thing is a little bit in the way if you wanted to load other stuff. It's starting to get dark. Okay, let's drink some coffee and have some poutine. Just lock that into place. Okay, Leo, do you want to jump out and go and do your business here? Maybe you should stay home now, bud, because it's dark out already. Yeah, let's yeah, you're gonna stay home, okay? Did we give him a treat today? I don't even remember. Let's just check this out. Ah, already gave him a treat today. Okay, so that's sorted. When will the update be out? So apparently it's at 11 o'clock at night for me, which is currently 3:30 in the afternoon. So there's still a couple of hours to go. So what this is all about is just probably preparing for it and see if I'm ready for it. I don't know if there's anything that we need to do. Okay, I need to eat poutine now. Where's our coffee? I think, okay, there's coffee in here. Yeah, luckily these things don't leave cans behind like the maple syrup. So maybe drink some more coffee. Okay, I've got another. There we go, that should do. Should be fine. Okay, let's go and head over to the Sugar Federation. Yeah, maple syrup place. Holy crap, look at those headlights. Yeah, that's daylight. That friendly Norwegian guy says, hopefully it goes, yeah, the update is out before he goes to sleep. Well, luckily they usually release these things around holiday time, so plenty of times to play the update. When I last looked, it was about 10 hours. Yeah, that's probably right. It's probably around 8 hours from now. Lloyd, to be honest, my math isn't that great. So if it's, okay, let's say 4 to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's about 7 hours. Yeah, 7 hours. 7.5 hours, give or take. So let's call it 8 hours. It's a nice round number. So in about 8 hours, the update will have dropped, and then we'll probably download it and install the update, and then we can start the stream. Translate says he's gonna take a quick look, see when the update's gonna drop. That'll be great, then we can all know. But I think it's probably like 7.5 hours. It's a little bit dark at night in this game. Hopefully you guys can at least make out something. I should have actually stopped for the maple wine first, but you know what, it's fine. We'll just do this drive-through thing. Okay, so Transloaf is 7 hours, okay. Holy crap, these lights are so bright, and turning on the high beams doesn't really make it that much brighter. Right, but another $12,537 for that. Alright, so Lloyd says he should be fine, should be out of school by then. Alright, awesome. Do we need gas? Let's just check. We're on half a tank. I think we're still good. We are still good. Alright, now we need to stop by the bar. And have you guys noticed this Christmas tree is bugged? Don't know, for those of you who played recently, it's like keeps disappearing. Okay, yeah, Leo's at home. Okay, so that's fine. So if you came here and you went up the stairs, the tree disappears, and then a certain angle the tree is gone. So hopefully that's also going to be fixed in the update. Although I didn't see it in the patch notes. There should be 8 of these. There we go. Make that money. And also all of the lights in town are off. So I don't know if that's a graphic setting on my end or if it's a game bug or whatever, but yeah, it's fine. Luckily we've got these beasts of headlights on this truck. Alrighty, so there we go guys. That is our maple syrup dropped off and our maple wine sold. So we are sitting comfortably at 1.6 billion. Which I'm hoping is going to be enough money for the fishing boat and all of the upgrades and stuff that's still to come. Let's see who's here. We've got Roger over there. It's Monday night, so yeah. Normand is always here. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be drinking now. Let's just let's do this. We gotta spend a little bit of money here. 10 grand. Hey, double or nothing. Woohoo. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys have ever been lucky to win cash at this thing over here, but yeah, sometimes you can get a little bit of lucky. Alright, 15 grand. Yeah, that's enough money. That's enough profit for now. Let's just get back to our house. We still got our sugar tanker behind us. Alright, so I think it's safe to say that I think we are ready for the update, and whatever needs to be done, we will do it once the update is out. Lloyd says, nice, I have finals for the next 2 days. I can hang out for another 25 minutes and then I got to go. Well, that's all good, but yeah, this is just a test stream to see if everything is working fine and if the game actually runs smooth enough while I'm live streaming. The FPS is all over the place because, I don't know, this game isn't optimized yet. I think that's also part of the update optimization from what I read. So they are going to be optimizing it a bit, but I think we're not doing too bad. 70 FPS at the moment, that's not terrible. Yeah, you can see it's fluctuating, getting around 53 when we come close to the house. Probably all of the trees, and there it drops to 25 and then it goes back up again. Quite crazy. Alright, is this the road? Well, it's kind of the road. Alright, let's go around this way. Yeah, I still wanted to connect up some more trees, so maybe we call it a day in this for Monday, and on Tuesday we head over to the Federation, pick up some more spouts, because I think I've got a couple of trees ready to be connected up again. Actually, I wanted to check this real quick. How far is this? Okay, that's almost full. I think that should be fine. Okay, let's go ahead and fill up these cakes. Let's just park the trailer properly. Okay, handbrake off, bed lights on. Okay, so we can see what the heck we are doing here. Yep, jackknifing the trailer. Don't ever do that while you are towing the dolly, because that's going to end bad for you. Onslow says, but I don't have that many trees. How many trees do you have? A little off topic, but do you plan on doing a series for my winter car? I might have a look at it. I did add it to my Steam wish list. Whenever the game drops, we'll see what it's gonna cost. It's probably not gonna be that expensive. Yeah, it might be something to have a look at. Translove says none, I think. Okay. Alright, let's just park it over here. We'll turn everything off and we'll just lock the truck into place. Okay, let's quickly do our cakes over here. Holy crap, it's already 20 minutes to 10 in the evening. Okay, now this thing is nice and full and we can fill up all of our cakes. Remember to always switch off that switch, otherwise it's going to transfer into your tank over there. None, I think, about the same as my summer car. What are we talking about now? You're talking about your trees and then you said none? I think the same price as my summer car. Most probably. Alright, let's fill up all of these kegs and then we're gonna get ourselves another 8 crates of maple wine eventually. Okay, and the thing just started boiling again, but that's fine. Can start creating a little bit of a buffer there. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that one is full, so we are halfway there. Okay, let's do the other 4 real quick. Come on, get in there. There we go. Alright, so these 3 still need to do. Right. There we go. Right, pop this one under there. Yeah, that seems to be good. I don't think it really matters which way around you put these things. You can even put it like this. You know, without the opening that side. I think that should fill. Just see. Check it out. Yeah, there it goes. It's kind of weird, but yeah, I don't think it really matters. So Translive, how many trees do you have connected up? In fact, everybody, let me know how many trees you've got connected up and what's your setup like. If you're doing a similar thing, if you're using the bed tank for the old truck, or if you're using the trailer only, because I started using only the trailer. Alright, now all of the kegs are full. Yeah, they're all doing this this breathing thing. Okay, so now we can turn that back on. Okay, and let's just pack these things a little bit neatly over here. Put that one over there. Let's just put this one on top of that one. Double stack them a bit. There we go. Pop that onto there. Let's do this one there. Another one there. And the last one. That says I don't remember, as I don't play much. Well, hopefully when the update comes out, that's going to change. Gonna play the game a little bit more. Alright, so I think we are going to go back to our house. We're going to take a nap and also maybe even save the game, because progress was made. Let's get back over there without crashing. You see my anxiety went up a bit. I don't know from what. Probably driving like a lunatic. Oh, the FPS is being killed. Probably because of the planters. I don't know. But once my PC upgrade is done, hopefully that shouldn't be an issue. Because I am still rocking the 4th generation i7 CPU processor with DDR3 RAM, guys. So, yeah. The thing that's making my game run a little bit better sometimes is probably the GPU I've got, which is a 3060 12GB. Alright, so there we go. We ate something. Let's drink some maple syrup like that. There we go. Put that in there and let's take a nap. And we'll see you guys in the morning. Alright, that's a little bit too early in the morning. Just take a little bit of a nap again until around about 6:30. Alright, that looks good enough. Alright, good morning, Leo, and I think we need to change our shirt. Put on the white shirt today. Alright, first things first. Gotta feed the dog. Give him a biscuit. You still got food, you still got water. That water is empty over there. Let's just fill it up for you. Alright, there we go. Alright, now you've got plenty of water. Plenty of food. Okay, let's just fill up that bowl as well. There we go. Yeah, we're using the gold inline 4 engine coffee table for the dog food, which is perfect. Okay, we need to save the game quickly because it's very early. Translove says, yeah, as well as I may start a Mon Bazou playthrough on hardcore, well, hard mode. Yeah, hard mode is actually nice. I actually have got a hard mode playthrough myself that I've been playing quite a while actually. Actually gotten pretty far on that as well. But yeah, this is my OG save. I actually played on this save since I think 2022 or 2021. Because we've got this thing which is from 2022. That is... Which one is this one now? I think it's Happy Holidays 2023. And then, I don't know, 2024. We didn't get one. We got this thing, I think. Got no idea. Officer Yusuf, welcome. Well, you're not really late because the update hasn't dropped. I'm just doing a little bit of a test run stream. We're just checking things out, making sure we are ready and everything is sorted. Okay, we're going to take the old truck again because I'm going to go over to the Federation now. Leo, you're just going to stay home now, bud. Alright, we're going to go and get some spouts and some tubing because I want to connect up some more trees. And then we're going to see if we can plant some more trees. Oh, I see. Did our buddy review the update yet? No, the update isn't out yet, Yusuf. Officer Yusuf. It's not out yet. It's only gonna drop in about 7 hours from now. Then we'll come back with an actual update live stream. Holy crap, and I just lost it looking at chat. Ah, there we go. Yeah, sorry, the stream might be a little bit delayed as well. So I might be answering stuff if I see them in chat only a little bit later on. There's usually that couple of seconds or almost a minute delay when live streaming. Right, let's just slow it down. I don't know if the cops are here. No, they are not there. They usually sit there and then they catch you going around about 85 kilometers an hour through a 50 zone. Alright, let's just take it nice and casual. All of the Christmas things are everywhere on the map now, and they actually came out on, I think it was the 11th of December already. I noticed all of the Christmas stuff popping up, so there wasn't an update or anything, it's just part of the game now. It somehow detects the time of the year and it starts putting out all of these things for Christmas, example. Alright, so here we are over at the Federation. How's the bud? Collection of pipes. Okay, let's grab these. We're going to grab 4 times 10 spouts and 4 rolls of tubing. We still got another half a tube at the sugar shack, so I think we should be fine. Might need another post. I don't know if I should grab one. Yeah, what the heck, might as well. Just so that we don't have any issues connecting up to the trees. Alright, now we need 4 rolls of these. And we might have to go and fill up with gas, because I think the truck is on half a tank. Alrighty, let's go and put this in there. And the last one, I think we should be good. A backpack would be helpful. Alright, so I don't know if I'm going to pronounce this guy's name right, but he's asking when the update is coming out, so it's about 7 hours from now. Yep, there we go, Translove. Thanks for answering that. Yeah, a backpack would be nice. I think there's a mod for a backpack, but I don't think, yeah, the dev really would implement one in the base game. But how are we doing on fuel? We are on half a tank. Okay, well, we might as well fill up. Do you have a coffee and potato farm? I do, yes. Although it's currently empty. Because I've got a crap ton of stuff in stock. Alright, so there we go. I will show it to you guys once we get back at the cabin. I'll quickly show the bunker again. And what we have got going over there. Alright, just filling up my truck. There we go, using the super. I said they should have really allowed us to use this fuel in the generator at least, back at the house, but I guess it is what it is. Alright, let's get back to the house. We've got our spouts, our post, and our tubing. How long do you plan on streaming later? Well, until we've covered everything, I guess, that the update has got to offer. So we'll see. All depends. It's Tuesday today. I don't think we're gonna check for mail for our electricity bill. I think we should be good. I think it comes every second Thursday. Right now I need to try and focus on not losing anything in the back of this truck, yeah. Can we overtake this guy without losing anything? Yep, we can, there we go. There goes the church bells. Yeah, as you guys can see, the road is paved here, so I'm thinking we're probably gonna have to phone the same company, Turbo Construction, to get the road to the Sugar Shack paved. Luckily, I did memorize the telephone number for that, which is 555-7623. So let's quickly give them a call. And then we'll go and see if we can do all of this, but I quickly want to show the bunker as well, and my stock of potatoes and all of this stuff that you need, the coffee. We've got a crap ton of coffee made already. There's some more in the fridge. We've got some potatoes in there. I might have to go and buy some more cheese curds eventually. Alright, so let's quickly have a look at this. Okay, so the wheat farm, or well, the farm. It's a potato farm, a coffee farm, or a, yeah, well, cannabis seeds farm. So we've got a couple of potatoes ready to rock and roll. So I'm just using this for patina, and we've got 2 harvest baskets almost full of coffee. And then the other ones I usually use for the Mary Jane, the green stuff. Fertilizer is still full. I turned this thing off to save power because there's no use doing it. And I don't really want to do, you know, plants in the planters now, because that's just going to cause extra lag. Alright, alright, so what else did I wanted to do now, guys? We wanted to check. I forgot what I wanted to do now. What the heck? Oh, thanks, Mr. Ian. Really appreciate it. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the tree saplings. It'll probably come back to me, or you guys can just remind me what I want to do else, but okay. Alright, let's go see. What are cheese curds? Cheese curds are the things you use to make your poutine. You're producing your own poutine with your potatoes. But you need the frying basket. By the way, do you agree if the bunker farm have a lift to move harvested items to the surface for effectiveness? Yeah, that would have been a nice feature, but I think the dev probably wants us to walk up and down with one item at a time, so that's probably how it's going to be. Alright, so let's park it right here. Okay, I did notice we've got this this splitter over here, this tubing junction. We've got some trees that aren't connected here, so we're going to connect those up real quick. Alright, so let's see. It's going to go this way. Yeah, let's do the outer ring first, and then we'll go this way. Okay, see how this works out. Deep fried balls of cheese. Lloyd, I think you are probably correct, but I think it's something to do with potatoes as well. It's like chips or French fries, they call it. Yeah, French fries in the game. So, mixed with cheese. Alright, and now we're gonna go over to this one, and we need to go to these. Need to try and not skip too many trees here. Okay, so we went to this one, and we need to go to this one over there. And this one still needs to be connected up like this. I think there. And then we need to go to this one. So that's going to be another 10 trees. Just like that. Alright, so I said we're going to start at the junction. And Officer Yusuf is saying, yep, same. Because I have never seen them. Oh, you haven't seen the cheese curds in the game yet. I have to connect it from that side. Okay, let's go this way. Yeah, we'll probably have to go and buy some cheese curds then. Show you what it's like, what it looks like. Before the supermarket. That's not before the supermarket. That's by the entrance of the town. Connect it up to there. Not the curds themselves, but the poutine. In the poutine, yes. That's correct. Cheese curds and potatoes equals poutine. Okay, so there we go. 10 more trees connected. And I've been sort of keeping the cores now, because if I need to disconnect some trees for the update, we can at least do that. Alright, so do we have another 10 trees here? I don't know. We'll see. Let's go to this one next. Alright. We're going to go to this one. I'll go to this one. This one is connected already. Okay. Okay, then we're gonna probably have to go to this one. So that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we do another one. So this one's angle is gonna be a bit weird. Might have to go to that one then next. Okay, and then we'll go to this one and then those ones over there. Okay, so this one there. Luckily you can always just adjust them a little bit if you need them to be adjusted. Okay, so this was the last one. So that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That one's already connected. Okay, so we're gonna have to adjust this one. Okay, like that. And we're gonna see if we've got 2 more trees here. I think we do. There's one, and yeah, that sucks. We're gonna have 1 tree that's not connected up now here. It's okay. We can probably connect it up this one separately. Alright, let's grab some tubing roll again. Is this tree... Okay, there's a bunch of trees over there that's not connected, so we can definitely hook up those as well. Come on. Sometimes you need to do it from the other side. Okay, let's see if we can get all of these hooked up. There we go. Like this. This way. Is this one going to go to there? Yep, there we go. And there, and this one goes to there. And the last one for this roll. There we go. Perfect. Another 10 trees. Alright, Mr. Lloyd. So you need to go now. I'll catch you later for the update stream. Alright, perfect, bud. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you a bit later then. Transloaf, we are going to be continuing in January with all of the other videos again. Because I kind of want to finish the upgrades on my PC first. Because, as I said earlier, we are still rocking DDR3 RAM in this thing with i4... Well, i7 4th gen. We just get it the right way around. So yeah, once the upgrade has been completed, because I'm getting a Ryzen 7 with, I think, 16 gigabytes of RAM at least, just to start off with. But have you guys noticed the price of RAM is insane now? It's absolutely insane. So definitely not going to be doing too much RAM. I've already got 16 gigabytes of RAM sitting around. So just going to use that for now. And then obviously a new motherboard with the Ryzen 7. That'll definitely, you know, work a little bit better than the current i7 4th gen that we've got. So I think our FPS drops that we've got now isn't graphics card related. This is bottlenecked CPU. That is what's causing all of my frame drops here. Alright, so in order to connect up those trees, we've got a bunch over there. This splitter over here I think is full. Yeah, that's full. Okay, so we're gonna have to disconnect another tree somewhere. Unless if we can find an end somewhere. I don't think there's anything close by. Not that I can see. Yep, I have a great then, I will say. Good luck, buddy. Oh, it's probably talking to Lloyd. Yeah, I'm trying to keep up with chat as well. It's a bit hard doing that and also actually trying to play the game. But we'll see. Yeah, but I heard something about the AI. It's why the price of RAM is skyrocketed like mad now. All right, let's put this post over here, and then we are going to connect. Probably disconnect this and just make sure we connect it back up there. That's where the empty roll is going to come in handy now. So we are going to disconnect this. Okay, where the heck did I come from now? Okay, so that one there. And that needs to go to this junction over there then. Okay, so let's just connect up the old connection. I might have to go and grab the other roll from the Sugar Shack now. Okay, and then that one over there. Is this the right one? I think it is. Needs to go over to this junction. No, wait a second. Just connect that up there. Which this is another thing that they're actually updating in the game, is they are going to add the ability of seeing your disconnected trees a bit easier. Okay, so we did come from there. We did connect up to there and there. Okay, then we need to connect up to this one. Okay, so let's get our spouts in. What the heck happened to this? There's a spout missing from here. Oh, it's the one I took out. Okay, never mind. Alright, so we need to still connect up this tree. Which is going to be a bit of an awkward angle. Oh, what the heck? Nope. Put that one wrong. There we go. Alright, so that is going to come from here to there. 1, 2, and then we keep going. This way, all of those trees. Okay, let's see how this is going to work out. Right over there. Yep. Australia prices for RAM. My new build cost with RAM is like $3,000 and without shipping. Yeah, it's crazy, man. That's why I'm saying I'm just going to hang on to the RAM that I currently have until hopefully the prices go down one day. We can actually upgrade it to 32 gigs. Or at that stage I might even upgrade to a AM5 socket motherboard, whatever. Depends on how things go. But I think for now AM4 is still fine. It's not terrible. Okay, let's connect up to the tree over there, which is not going to work. Okay, that'll work. Crap. Okay, we'll do it this way around then. Because how about you keep the empty tube roll for adjustment purposes? Yeah, that's why I keep the empty rolls. I do actually keep them. Yep, sometimes you need to connect it from the other side. Okay, let's try and see if we can get another 10 trees connected here. Alright, so we've still got that one to connect up, but we're gonna need the other roll. Maybe I should do them crisscross now. Yeah, see, I already kind of messed up here. I should have actually gone this way. Well, it's not a big train wreck. We'll figure it out. Just make sure we get all of these trees connected eventually. Right, so that one goes to there. This one is connected already, so we can actually go this way again. Okay, from that angle, we might have to change this angle a bit on this one to go to there. Okay, where's my... Yeah, there it is. Okay, sap spouts, and we're going to go to this one over here. It's got like a little bit of a zigzag. You guys know what a zigzag is? Alright, there we are. Okay, so that's all of our spouts, and we are going to need the other roll of tubing that we've got in the sugar shack to get them all hooked up. So I think we're going to be short one because of the tubing post that we had to connect up. Yeah, let's go there, then we can go this way. Okay, start it from that side. Nope, that's not going to work. Let's go to this one then. Okay, we're going to have to go to there. There. Come on. Can you just... Okay, let's just move this thing because I want to go back this way so that we can connect them all up. Alright. Okay, come on. Do this now. Yeah, there we go. That's going to work. Okay, now we need to go back to this one. Okay, so we're going back this way. Hook up to there. Hook up to there. There we go. There. Our translator is getting a bit sleepy. Well, thanks for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Now, I think we still missed one tree over there. Oh, crap. Okay, now, where are we going to break the thing? Probably from here. We'll take it to there, and then I just need to connect that up with the... No, but let's do this. Let's leave ourselves a little bit of a marker here so that we can find this again. Okay, so now... Officer Yusuf says, by the way, if you need something to play with, you could play a truck sim, any truck sim, you know, American truck sim, Euro truck sim. Yeah, I've actually did play a little bit of Euro Truck Simulator back in the day. Did a live stream on it as well, but that's really a game you need to live stream. You can't really make a video series on it really as much. Alright, cheerio Translove, thanks for tuning in. We will see you a bit later then. Alright, so we just need to grab this other tubing roll over there, which are 3 left, which is kind of why I keep this around, is for cases where you need to add the tubing posts in. Okay, so now I'll see if we can... Oh, I actually should take the freaking truck, because I'm going to have too many things to carry. Alright, let's just put this in the back of the truck. Okay, let's sort out this. Where have I been keeping these things? I think I've been putting them in here. No, I haven't. Where have I been keeping them? I think I put them on the shelf. Oh, there's some of them on the shelf here, so when the update drops, I'm thinking we're probably going to have to cut down a bunch of trees there, so we can at least save our tubing. If we have a couple of these. Alright, so just put that onto there. Do we have more in the truck? I think the other one's still laying on... Yeah, it's still laying in the forest. In the field of trees. Alright, let's take the old truck back over there. Now, I did make myself a little marker, but do you guys think it's going to be easy to find it now? Sometimes these forests can be so confusing. It's close to where these tubing posts were, I think. There it is. Okay, I saw it. Okay, it's back here. Okay, see, that's why I left myself a marker. So you can actually find it again. Alright, come here. Hop over here. There we go. Connect that up. And that is looking good. So we connected up another 40 trees in total. Okay, so now we need to quickly just check how many trees we still have that aren't connected yet. And I might have to plant some more. Because I think my goal is probably trying to have around 500 trees eventually. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so we've got another 10 trees to connect up over here. Those are all connected. We've still got ample space to plant more. I could actually plant some more over on that side, or even there. I think that might actually be an easier way to go. But alright, let's go and check up on the trees, how many trees we've got, and it's already another freaking day gone. Alright, let's get this back to our sugar shack and just see if our connections are all stable or if we messed up something. Officer Yusuf, when the update drops, the first thing I will do is probably try and phone the paving company to find out what the heck is going on with this paved road of the sugar shack. Because let me just show you this picture again. We're going to quickly just go to the picture. So as you can see, this is the sugar shack, and that's our sugar tanker over there, and this is where the road's going to be. And if we go back into the game, yeah, those are the tankers, and that's where the road's going to be, apparently, where all of the trees are. So I first want to try and see if we can figure that out and see what the game's going to do about it, or if there's going to be multiple options maybe for paved roads from the sugar shack, because I think this way, the old, you know, basic little dirt road that we've got there, if we could get that paved as well, or optionally paved, you know, like a second option to do it, we'll do it that way. Alright, let's just pick this up. We'll just put that onto there, and then just grab this tubing roll, what's left of it. Is that gonna fit under there? Yeah, that looks good. Alrighty. Well, no use in really drinking maple syrup yet, but I think we are still good. This is busy fermenting, so we can leave that. Alright, sugar tanker, it's on 13%, which is still gonna take a while. Truck is empty. Alright, well, I think it's probably time to call it a night again. Or call it a day, as they would say. Let's go and eat some poutine. Probably save the game as well, and take a nap. And onwards to Wednesday. So what else do you guys think we should do on Wednesday? Because now we did the maple trees on this day, and on Monday we did all of the deliveries of stuff that we had. I've got no idea what to do on Wednesday yet, but we'll see. We'll maybe sort out the bunker a bit. Okay, so there's the bed steaks. I've kept this french fries over there for some reason. Okay, let's eat some poutine. Yeah, we need to get some cheese curds for this. Let's just cook some more over there. Coffee, we're still good. Leo did have his treat today. He's still got food, he's got water. I don't know if we should maybe plant some potatoes again. No, I don't think we need potatoes. And the coffee plants also, I don't want to plant the coffee because we've still got a crap ton of coffee beans already harvested, so I don't think we're going to need those. Should we do another round of Mary Jane? Yeah, we've got 9,638 seeds, so we might as well plant all of this again. I think we'll do this in the morning. Another farm sim would be a good choice. I mean, Farming Simulator, the game itself, or you're talking about just in general, another Farming Simulator game? Alright, let's take a nap. Alright, we are awake in the middle of the night because we weren't really that tired. Well, I drank a crap ton of coffee earlier today, so, or earlier in the day. Right, let's change our shirt. We'll do the purple one today. Alrighty, and let's go and check up on our bunker again. We did plant some of that stuff. It's already on 14%. Yeah, let's go ahead and do all of this. It'll probably make us drunk a bit, walking up and down like this. Nope, I missed it. There we go. Let's just go back. Go this way, go this way. Alright, up until there. Yeah, we're just gonna do these seeds everywhere again. It's gonna be quite a lot of seeds actually. I did do a little bit of a calculation earlier on how many planters we've got in here. So I counted 21 wide by 44 in a row. If you take 44 multiplied by 21, I think it's 924 planters. So yeah, that's quite a lot of planters. If I can remember it correctly now. The general one that you play role playing on. Oh, Farming Simulator. Yeah, we'll probably carry on in the new year once the PC upgrade is done. As I said, I'm still getting a whole lot of frame drops, and I think the bottleneck is the 4th gen i7 with the 32 gigabytes of DDR3 RAM running at I think 800 megahertz, something like that, which is terrible. Alright, let's keep going. We're almost there. Looks like chocolate brownie. Alright, there we go. Alright, now the Mary Jane is planted, guys. So that's gonna have to grow, and our FPS is dropping like mad. We don't even have plants yet. Yeah, 37 FPS. That is insane. Well, if you come this way, it's around about 40, 35, which is kind of... yeah, it's still okay. It's not terrible, but it's not the greatest. Alright, so now that the seeds are planted, what else am I going to do? There's another thing I still wanted to actually do to the prints. Okay, we are going to go and chop some things for the maple trees. So I wanted to do some work to the print still. I think this thing has got... yeah, it's got stock springs or shocks. Need to actually buy some adjustable shocks for this thing, because this rear end, in my personal opinion, sits too high. Yeah, that looks a little bit too high. Really want to drop the rear end down at least, but we'll also get some ones for the front. Because these ones, I think this one actually detuned all of the cars a bit, because I mean racing is over now. It's been done, championships have been won, trophies are there, so I don't really need fast cars anymore. I don't really care for fast cars. We just need decent, reliable cars. So this is kind of the sporty one with the performance engine, stock intake, stock exhaust. Pretty much everything is stock on this thing. We've got those comfy seats in there. So yeah. Yusuf says, I hope this low RAM stock would end in close time. Well, yeah, I don't know. We're going to have to see how long it's going to be a problem. I never knew you could do that. I just noticed this now. You could actually fold the freaking seats down. But aren't you supposed to lift this up first and then... well, I guess it is how it works. I mean, in my personal vehicle, my real life car, you can actually pick up the seat, the bench itself first, and then you fold this thing down and you get a nice flat surface. Because now like this, if you do that, it's kind of like still, you know, it's not flat. But that's pretty nifty. So yeah, we need to do some work to the prints. I want to change the rear suspension at least, but we'll probably get a set of springs for front and rear. On this one, this is the OEM build. We're just gonna keep it as is. It's got some aftermarket wheels on it, and the front bumper is the one with the fog lights, which I think it just adds a nice touch. I even went as far as adding a trailer hitch to this thing, because we can also tow with it, and the Prince has also got a trailer hitch on, which I might actually remove. We're going to be lowering the car down. But okay, let's go and get some maple tree cutlings. First of all, get those planted, and then we'll head over into town and go over to Rogers and buy some springs and stuff for the Prince. Alright, so let's quickly have a look at this. So you can actually get extra cuttings. So you get, sometimes you get 2 per tree, so which is pretty nice. Alright, let's just go ahead and cut the crap ton of these off, and then we can plant them again. Still wanted to check how many trees we've got. I think we should have 480 now. Yeah, that's the nice thing about this. Now that they actually stack, you can actually just chop as many as you want, and then the last one you cut, that is where you can pick up your cutlings. Am I saying that right? Cutlings. Oh, whatever. Just make our way over to the sugar shack here. Let's see, 480, yep. 480 trees. So 20 more, and then we're going to have 500 trees, but I don't know how many trees we're going to have to disconnect again because of the sugar shack road that we're going to be upgrading. So I'm thinking if we plant another, probably, I don't know, we'll see. I'll decide. There's 99. Okay, let's make it a nice round number, 100. Okay, we'll go and plant 100 trees real quick. And I think we're going to plant them over there. It's going to be easier for us to differentiate where they are not connected then. Okay, let's start from here. Let's give ourselves some nice space. There goes the school bus. Okay, we don't want to go onto the road there. Okay, let's do this. Keep going, keep going. It's kind of going to be in a ditch here, but that's fine. Yeah, sometimes we're a little bit too close to the other ones. Sometimes you can be close to them and it doesn't matter. Really don't know how this is calculated where you can plant one, because now we can't plant one there, but we can plant one there. It's kind of weird, and you can even plant them quite close to some of them sometimes. As I said, it's kind of weird. Where's the buggy, ATV, derby car, and race car at? I think I put some of those in storage, and also some of them are over at the racetrack. Might have to take a drive over there to show you guys what's going on over there. Because I actually got the lifts as well over there at the racetrack. This might be a little bit too close to the road, but I think we'll be fine. Gonna try and see if we can plant all of these. Alright, we'll get there eventually. 12 more to go. 10, 9. I don't really want to go too far up the hill here. One last one. Come on, there we go. Alright, so we've planted another 100 trees, which is great. Alright, let's quickly head back over to our house and just grab some maple syrup. And I think we're going to go and do a little bit of shopping. But let's check this quickly. Yeah, I wanted to do this. Okay, we're gonna have to get on top of the thing here. 5557623. I think there's going to be a fourth option for our Sugar Shack road. See, we did all of that already. Paved road to your home, already bought. Already bought. Paved road to Francis' site with his help. And paved home parking, already bought. Okay, so home parking. Oh yeah, it's this part over here. Alright. Alright, so we will probably get a fourth or fifth option. Hopefully, I don't know. And when is it gonna disappear? Okay, there we go. Alright, Leo, are you gonna come with us, bud? I don't think we gave you a treat yet, bud. Alright, that's fine. We'll get you one when we get back. How about that? Alright, let's go over to Roger's store. I just want to go and buy some springs, and then we might even go to the racetrack real quick. Go and see what's going on over there. Dopey Mama's Boy. I hope I pronounced that right. It says, can we not use grid setup to plant trees? I hate how difficult it is to plant straight rows. You know, to be honest, I haven't really tried it. Because I usually just do whatever. I like it to look, you know, all sorts of random. Doesn't really want them to be in perfect straight lines, but I guess it probably varies from person to person. But yeah, I think once you equip it to plant it, you can't enable the grid mode, which is kind of bad, or kind of sad. Alright, we are coming up to Rogers. We're gonna buy some springs for the Prince, adjustable springs. I think I should also probably start with the exhaust. Let's do a... I don't know if I want to go race exhaust or performance exhaust. Come on, Leo. Oh, crap. Here we go. Alright, we'll just leave the doors open. Alright, how are you doing? We are well stocked for a Koenig like yours. How do you know what I drive? We are looking for these. Alright, and there's the other one. Alright, it's number 3. Yep, backpack would have been great. Alright, so now we've got that. And we've already got a performance exhaust tip on the car. What is this? That's the OEM one. I think the performance one, I don't want a race exhaust, I want a performance exhaust. That's at Kellygas. We've got the lifts over at the racetrack. Which one do I want? I want this one. Performance header. Okay. Right, and we are going to be doing a little bit of customization to the prints. Come on, Leo. Let's go, bud. Gonna head over to the racetrack real quick. We're gonna see what's cooking over there. I can't recall. I think I actually left the dolly trailer there as well. See, we do need some maple syrup, but I think we've got maple syrup and poutine over at the racetrack. I think we should be good. I wonder if there's going to be a police officer with his radar trap or radar gun. So apparently we are also getting a radar detector in the new update. Something that you're probably going to mount to your car and let you know if there's a, you know, a police officer close by. Yeah, we don't see anything yet. Right, let's slow it down nicely for this turn. Alright, so here we are at the racetrack, and I nearly tipped the old truck. Against crashing into that thing. Alright, so there we go. That's our lifts. Yeah, I actually forgot. I painted these things to match the lifts from my garage. Well, kind of. Hmm. Yeah, that looks pretty nifty. Alright, so we've got a couple of things over here. Nothing really crazy going on there. Championship 1 first. Okay, yeah, I actually think I just won it once. It was also done in a live stream. Okay, yeah, we've got some poutine, we've got some maple syrup here, which is very convenient, and we've also got biscuits for Leo. There you go, bud. Now you got your biscuit. That was a fish one. Yeah, I don't really buy the fish biscuits anymore for Leo because it makes his breath stink. He's got food over here somewhere. I think we put it over there. Just fill up his racetrack bowl for him. So yeah, as you can see, the buggy is over here. And then I think in this one, the derby car is in here. And I also put my extra wheels in here. Far away from home. Alright, so the derby car is in there. Come on, Leo. Leo, get out of there, bud. Alright, can't close the door if Leo is in a vehicle. Interesting. And there's our race car. Yeah, nothing special. I don't think you can change a whole lot on this thing. Just paint it up, maybe. Yeah, so there's our race car. I don't think you can actually bring Leo with you in this thing. Alright, come on. Get out of there. Alright, and that is pretty much what is going on over here at the racetrack, guys. So it is Wednesday today, so I think the derby's only on Sundays, and so is the championships. So yeah, lifts are here, very nicely placed. I actually placed this in free mode. I didn't use the grid mode because you can't put them that close together. So it's not perfect, but it's good enough. And that way you've got the lift here and your air compressor gun and everything still reaches out there. I think this has been extended. You can actually go quite far with this thing now. Yeah, it can go up until here, which is plenty long enough. Same story of the air gun, I believe. Should be fine. Holy crap, did I inflate the tires to 45 psi on this thing? That is crazy. Alright, Leo, let's hit the road again. We're going to go and modify the Prince. The suspension on the Prince. Gotta make sure everything is still back there. We're also going to do the exhaust. Yeah, we still need to stop by the gas station. Probably gas. So I want to buy the performance exhaust. Give the Prince a little bit of a better sound, you know, because it sounds like it's pretty much stuck at the moment. Alright, road tripping back home. What do you think if the dev add the wheel changer? You mean the tire changer, the thing that puts the tires on the rims? If he adds it as a viable option, that'll be great, because then you can take one to your house and actually change your tires there. That way you don't have to drive all the way to the racetrack or to the junkyard or go over to Roger's store for that matter. You can also do it at the gas station, but I think you pay $15 per use on it, which is kind of gonna add up, especially if you're early stages of the game, scraping your pennies together. Alright, so here we are at the gas station. We're just gonna stop for the exhaust. I don't think we're gonna be too long here. Just park brake. Okay, Leo, just hang in there for a second, bud. We'll be right back. Gentlemen, how's it going there? Alright, yeah, this is what we want. Right, so this is the exhaust I want to put on the Prince. That actually doesn't fit too bad in the truck. Yeah, it actually fits okay. Alright, let's hit the road. We are still good on gas. So let's go. Alright, there's another thing I was thinking about doing is painting the Prince a different color because it's currently white, which is pretty plain. So I was thinking of maybe changing the color on it as well, but I don't know what color I want it. Because the BMW is red, the other BMW is green, the old truck is orange, and the Prince is white. So maybe if we did the Prince in a different color. I don't really want to do blue because it was blue originally. No problem there, Officer Yusuf. I still understood what you meant there. Yeah, it would be great if we could buy our own tire changer. Because that way you don't have to travel to get your wheels mounted. Alright, but yeah, we're just going to do some work at home. Not going to take it over to the racetrack for this because you can actually do it up on jack stands quite easily. Alrighty, Leo, where are you now? Let me just... Yeah, you stay home, bud. Alright. Okay, how are we going to do this? Probably going to carry everything over. Should actually board the truck a little bit closer now. Going to be ripping out the OEM suspension. Kind of slamming it a little bit. Not too bad. I don't want to go all the way to the ground, you know, make it look like it's a freaking lowrider or anything like that. We just want to get that nice, sleek look because it's kind of sitting a little bit too high at the back. The front doesn't look terrible, but it can be improved. Yeah, we're also going to be doing the exhaust on this thing. It's already got that tip. I think that is the best tip in the game for me, as you can see, because got it on all of my cars. Just like the look of that one. I don't like the look of the blue, you know, the burnt look. And the stock one is just a little too small, so we already changed those. Because all of my cars were OEM tuned, and I think my other Koenig, this one was actually modified quite white with white bodies and all of that. And I took it off because I didn't like the look of it. Alright, so we're going to be changing the exhaust manifold. Let's do the engine stuff first. An exhaust, and let's get this thing up on jack stands. We've got our army green jack stands here in the house. There we go. Where the heck is the small ATV? It's over there. Yeah, I didn't show this thing yet. So that's where the ATV is. And it's painted that same green as the jack stands. Actually, what made me thought about the ATV now was the green jack stands. Yeah, it's like a military green color almost, I guess. There we go. Up on jack stands, and now we're going to need our impact gun. Let's get under here. We're going to do the exhaust first. Okay, so the exhaust is bolted down over here. And over there. And then these two bolts at the front. Okay, now we can grab this. Okay, is it coming with us? Where the heck is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. Performance exhaust. Oh, we had one already. Okay. I didn't notice. I thought I had the stock one on. What? We still got the stock header on there. Okay, so that's the only thing we needed to change, really. Okay, well, it's not a problem. I think we'd probably pop the performance one on the other Koenig there. Because I think that has got a OEM exhaust on it. Yeah, it does. Okay, there's the catalytic converter under there. Yeah, it's not a big problem. Okay, let's get this thing mounted again. Performance exhaust. Okay, but we are gonna have to take off that header though. Or manifold. Okay, here we go. That's the OEM manifold. Can just put it there for now. Get that into there. Alright, zip this down again. Just using the metal bolts. So Officer Yusuf says, how about you paint the prints with metal navy blue? Metallic navy blue. That might actually look good. Yeah, but as I said, it was blue originally. Okay, let's start with the suspension. I undo all of the top strut mounts. There we go. Come around the back, open the trunk for this. Alright, now, oh, I forgot. You can actually hang on to this thing. Because you can actually get on the creeper with your impact gun. Okay, take this off as well. There we go. Let's go this way. Yeah, this one. Come on. Where is it? Yeah, sometimes the angles you need to be at is a little bit weird. Okay, so now we've got all of that loosened up. Now we can pop these out. Grid mode. Let's just put them over there for now, I guess. Okay, so 2 front ones. Okay. Come on. Let's get it over there. Here's our last one. Looking good. And now we're going to grab these. Let's just turn off grid mode. Pop these in. There we go. Alright, so now we can zip everything back down. Still using the metal bolts. I don't really care for changing the bolt colors. I think the ones on that Koenig is actually black. So didn't really bother too much with changing all of the bolts. I think the old truck is the only truck, well, only vehicle that has got all of the color-coded bolts on it. Alright, let's mount these lower ones. And since we are down here, we might as well actually do everything underneath. Yep, let's go this way. We'll do the underneath bolts over here somewhere, which is one over there. Another one over there. These 2 are for this side. Alright, zip that up there. Okay, now we can get up. Okay, let's bolt this all down. Alright. I think 2 bolts. I forgot about the 2 bolts on the header probably. Yeah, I think they are going down there. Yeah, we should be able to reach it from here. There we are. Okay, so now everything should be put together on this thing. Yeah, we've got those 2 in now, so looking pretty good. Okay, now it's going to be a matter of getting these things back into place here, because they don't work too well with grid mode. Yeah, come on. Get in there. Right. Yeah, it's good enough. Okay, now we need to adjust the suspension a little bit because... Okay, let's pull the car out of the garage. We'll change the Koenig's exhaust a bit later. Alright, let's just quickly have a listen to this. That sounds a bit better. How about black chrome? Well, since we've got the black wheels, it might actually look good, but then we need to change the tint. The window tint needs to be blacked out a little bit more. Alright, let's quickly adjust this suspension a bit. It looks a little bit better, but I think we can definitely lower it a tiny bit more at the rear. The front, that looks actually pretty decent now. But the rear looks a little bit, I don't know, just a little bit too high. Let's just see. Adjust height. Let's go down to 20. Okay, how's that? I think that looks better. Ooh, it's jelly scraping on the bumper bolt there. Yeah, I think this looks pretty nifty. Okay, so Officer Yusuf was suggesting we paint the car black. We've got black paint. Okay, let's see if we've got enough. I don't think we're gonna have enough, but let's start with the roof. Okay, now in order to make it look like chrome, we're probably gonna have to paint the metallic as well on this thing. Okay, that is black. If it wasn't for this on the doors, could have actually just painted the roof black. Alright, let's paint this door up and I will see how far we can get with our paint. We might have to go and buy some more. Yep, that's going to be empty now. Okay, we can actually take this car for a bit of a spin in the morning, because now it's already 5:30. When we go and buy some more paint, because I don't think we're going to have enough. Do we have metallic even? We've got a 91% metallic over there. That's a metallic remover. Alright, so the door is black. That is black. Okay, mirror needs to be blacked out as well. Yeah, from white to black, it's quite a bit of a change. Okay, I think that is black. Painting the grille. I'm probably gonna have to open the hood to get into the engine bay. Yeah, let's open it. There we go, over there. Engine bay is also white. Oh, come here. Okay, let's do this. What did I... Okay, spring force was adjusted. Okay, let's just leave it as it is. Okay, and we're not gonna have enough paint. %2 left, and we still gotta paint the door, fender, and the rear bumper here. Yep, and that's all she wrote. Right, yeah, we can take this with us, because we can actually get them refilled. Chuck it in there. Right, so we will drive our hot colored car over to the shop in the morning and get some more paint. What else did I wanted to do? Oh yeah, the exhaust on the Koenig. We could probably mount this seeing as we bought it for no reason. Might give this Koenig a little bit more power and also make it sound a little bit better. Put it on jack stands. Let's get under there quickly. Okay. Alright, so we're going to take out these two. This one. And this one. We can take that off. Alright. There we go. Performance exhaust goes in. Okay, then we can get our impact gun and just bolt everything down again. And there goes the compressor. Holy crap, that thing gets me every time. Kind of a sound you don't expect. Okay, and there we are done. So we managed to change that. I could have probably done it without putting the jack stands, but it's easier to see what you're doing when the car is lifted up a little bit. There we are. Okay. So now the Koenig should sound a little bit more powerful. And it should actually have a little bit more power. Yeah, it doesn't sound too bad. Because, I mean, this thing is completely stock. Got the stock header, stock intake. Pretty much the same on this one as well. Alright, so let's go and end the day once again. Just put that into there. Let's get ourselves some food over here and then, yep, we'll go and sleep. Might wake up in the middle of the night again. Because it's too early. Yep, 1:30 in the morning. Alright, let's just go ahead and skip the night. Alrighty ho, there we go. Alright, let's feed Leo his treat. There you go, bud. Enjoy. Crap. Okay, let's just put it back down there. How are you doing on food and water? You're still fine. Actually try and keep all of these bowls filled. There we go. You're sorted out. Actually, you need to check up on the plants. Oh crap. I never turned this on. Okay. Well, good thing I came down here to check. Alright, so there we go. Now we want to go and buy some more paint for this car, but we don't have shops open yet, so we'll just do what we can. Metallic. I'm definitely gonna need some more metallic as well if I'm not mistaken. Make it look like chrome. I don't think it's really gonna look like chrome. Just gonna be very black. Now painting the doors are a little bit tricky. You need to aim it down there. Okay, this is gonna paint most of the car. Okay, tailgate. Rear bumper, although it's not black yet, we can still go ahead and paint the metallic on that. We also need to do engine bay. Let's not forget our door mirror. Yep, there we go. Alright, that's painted, that's painted. Everything is metallic. That's metallic. Grill is metallic. Let's do this. And the dormer, that's probably going to be where we run out. Yep, we ran out. Okay, so I think we can also fill this with paint. So let's go and find out. Okay, it's 7:20. Let's maybe save the game. Play some video games. Yeah, it sucks that it actually speeds up the time so much and goes so far. David is asking, when will the update be? It'll be approximately in 6 hours from now, I believe. That's probably how far the update is. 6 hours away. So yeah, at the moment we're just busy checking out everything, getting to grips with the game again, and also doing a little bit of a test on the live stream. Alright, let's take our prints over to the shop because we're gonna buy some paint and get this thing blacked out. Changing it from white to black uses quite a bit of black paint. No problem, David. I will be doing a live stream on the actual update as well when it drops. We'll have a look at what's new and what's cooking with it and what else we need to get done still. I think at this stage I am pretty much done with everything in the game that I could do so far. Right, are there cops? Yep, we've got cops. We've got cops. Yeah, you sneaky sneaky. Well, it's not like I can't afford the traffic fines, you know, it's just if you can avoid it, I think that's a better achievement than getting a speeding ticket. Alright. Play Mon Bazou a lot. Well, that is awesome, man. Yeah, it's a pretty decent game. Alright, take a look around. There's a lot to take in. Sure there is. I've been here before. We need to bring our cans in. Probably. Okay, let's bring one can. I wonder if it uses the one that you bring in first. Yeah, it does. Okay, so now we've got black. Ready to go. Can actually refill these. Did you use the Epic Nitro? If it's a mod, then no, I did not use any mods in this game before. Don't know what Epic Nitro is. Unless if you're talking about dodging the police. We still need to paint the mirror, and the engine bay needs to be metallic painted. Oh, we still got... forgot about that. Yeah, that was back in the day when I was doing a lot of the street racing. Used to sell that to the guys. Okay, so I think this car is now blacked out. I don't think we missed anywhere. Might have to do a little bit of metallic paint here and there. Let's just refill this one with black as well. Holy crap, those bells are loud. Okay, we'll chuck that into there. This was a metallic paint can. Now I wonder if you can refill this with paint as well. Let's try something. Let's fill it up with white. Yeah. It works. You can actually fill it up with white. Or whatever color you want. Okay, now we still need metallic. Okay, we might as well buy 2 of these. Because we are here and might use it again sometime. Okay, so what else do we still need to paint with metallic? That is done. That is done. This is not done. And I think the engine bay. I forgot the engine bay. Okay, let's pop the hood. Come on. Although it's not really that bad if we miss the engine bay, but just like to know everything is done properly. Wheels and tires, sports tires. We've got the blacked out wheels. Well, two-tone blacked out wheels. Okay, anywhere we missed, I think we've got it all. Yeah, I think that looks good. So now I wonder, window tint. Oh, we've got colored window tint as well, but we don't want to go that bad. This might be, I think this might do. Okay, let's buy one of these. Not tinting the windshield. Definitely not tinting the windscreen. Definitely not. Okay, let's do this. I don't know if this is what we had on here. No, that's definitely a bit darker. Yeah, that looks so much better. Alright, I don't think we're going to be tinting the windshield, because otherwise it's probably going to affect our visibility quite a bit. Kind of looks decent. Alright, I wonder, since we are here, where is it again? Oh, there it is. Let's grab this. Yeah, we're gonna put some ITBs on this thing. Individual throttle bodies. Let's go and spice it up a little bit more. Interior. I don't know, should we do a sports steering wheel as well? And different shifter. What shifter is this? This is a OEM shifter, I think. Yeah, that's a OEM shifter. Let's get the sports steering wheel. Do we want this one? I don't think I want that one. Might have to go to the gas station. What do we have here? This is the carbon fiber one. I'm thinking of getting that. Yeah, let's get the carbon fiber one. Although it doesn't look much different to the OEM one. So we'll get this one mounted. Yeah, it looks a little bit better. We'll go and get ourselves a sports steering wheel. And it's Thursday. I should probably also check the mail. Officer Yusuf said, I amend the nitro that already exists in this game, that most of the players use it to speed up the vehicle. Epic Nitro is how I named Nitro in an epic way. Oh, okay. Well, I did use Nitro back in the day when I was doing the races and such. But all of my vehicles have been detuned quite a bit because I didn't feel a need to have these super tuned vehicles, you know, as such anymore.
Hey, comment est-ce qu'il va aujourd'hui? Hey, prends-toi donc une petite canisse de sirop pour la route, là.
I like this one. That one is nice. This one is too small, so
Ah, ben, t'es bien fin.
I think this one. I think this one will work. Yeah, that'll do. Alright. I think I might still have some black bolts. I can put a black bolt on the steering wheel. Oops. I just nearly got in front of that traffic over there. Okay, we need to stop here for a second. Just check for our electricity bill. Yeah, there it is. $599.18. Yeah, it's not bad. I think it's because I had the bunker thing turned off. Alright, let's get back to the house. We can finish tuning this thing a bit. Oh, and I forgot about Mr. Bonjour. If you drive into Mr. Bonjour, you die instantly. Right, gotta watch out for the copper. Speed limit is 50 kilometers an hour. We're just gonna granny cruise past here. There we go, alright. I must say, this thing actually rips with the stock intake and the performance exhaust. It actually pulls a little bit better. It's probably what they would call a boy racer car by now. To the exhaust backfiring there. insane. Alright. Back at the house. I'm just gonna stop it here because I wanna just finish all of my mods a little bit on this thing. So let's start with our ITBs. Yeah, so the old intake is gonna come out now. Just chuck it somewhere. Alright, let's undo these. I think it's only 3 on this intake. Let's see, is that it? Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, because on the Koenig, just check this real quick. On the stock OEM intake, you've got 3 on the cylinder head over there, and you've got 1 for the airbox over there. So on this one, it doesn't have that, which is fine. Alright, but now we've got our ITBs on. Let's just quickly zip it down. There's the 1. There's 2. And there's the 3rd one. Okay, so now for the steering wheel. What is that? Yeah, that's a metal bolt. And Officer Yusuf is saying it's weird Dev didn't add many exterior components for the prints. To be honest, I think it might still be something that's coming later down the line for the game as a separate update. Okay, so what did I want to do? A black bolt. Do we have a black bolt? Yes, we do. There are some black bolts in here that came off the BMW. Okay, so we'll just chuck this somewhere over here. Let's just put it by the intake there. Okay, and where's our steering wheel? It's over there. Yeah, I think that's going to look pretty nifty. I've got some window tint left over. Alright, let's put our black bolt in. Steering wheel, there we go. I think it's a black bolt. No, wait a second. Did I just put the freaking metal bolt back in? Yeah, I did. Okay. Now, where did I go with the black bolt that I had? Oh, I put it down over here. Okay. Doesn't make sense why I would put it there. There we go. Yeah. That's the only problem I have got with sports steering wheels, are the freaking visibility of the cluster. But okay. Anyhow, that's not so bad. I wonder if this thing's gonna rip a little bit more now. Still gotta take out all of this stuff in the trunk. I'll sort everything out a little bit later. I don't want to do this on the live stream now. Oh, come on. Can we just grab the bloody thing? Yeah, it's easier to grab it. I actually had one, but that's okay. Alright, let's take this thing for a little bit of a rip real quick. Just see if she runs a little bit better. And we need to get back and get some maple syrup drank. Yeah, ITBs are definitely the way to go if you want some performance and you don't want to break the bank. Although it's not super fast, but I mean, we still got the stock engine in this thing. Definitely redlined it a little bit. Oh, that's a nasty turn. Prince engine, not the Koenig one. So I think there's a reason why they added the, the engine for the Prince. it sounds a little bit different and works a little bit better in that specific car. Alright, well guys, I think I am going to end this live stream right over here. There's been quite a lot of stuff that that we managed to figure out and sort out, and I'm quite confident that we are in fact ready for this update. There's going to be a couple of things we need to do probably in order to get our Sugar Shack road paved, but we'll figure it out in the next live stream, guys. So do tune in around about 11 p.m. GMT plus 2, which is, yeah, for me it's at 11 at night, which is about, I think it's roughly 6 hours from now. Then we will be back. So yeah, guys, I think we are going to end the live stream for now. So thanks everybody for tuning in on this test live stream. It was definitely a nice little try just to see how things are going to work, and once we get the update, we'll see if there's any difference in optimization as well, because that's also something that's going to be changed apparently. So yeah, that is it, guys. Thanks so much, and I'll check you all in the later, well, in the actual update live stream. So cheers for now.
Funko 88's the name I shout. Streaming live without a doubt. Clicks and clacks, the game unfolds. Watch the magic here in gold. Everybody join the stream. Live the legend, chase the dream. From pixel blocks to player games. Funko 88 breaks the chains. Checks on fire, can't slow down. Crushing records, digital crown. Laughs and thrills every turn. See the leaderboard we burn. Power ups by screens ablaze. Funky beats in endless maze. Funko's moves set the pace. In this neon cyberspace, everybody join the stream. Live the legend, chase the dream. From pixel blocks to player games. Funko 88 breaks the chains. Tracks on fire, can't slow it down. Crushing records, digital crown. Laughs and thrills every turn. See the leaderboard we burn. Power ups like screens ablaze. Funky beats in endless maze. Funko's moves set the pace. In this neon cyberspace, everybody join the stream. Live the legend, chase the dream. From pixel blocks to player games. Funko 88 breaks the chains. Midnight madness, clouds unite. Full of views and pure delight. Virtual world, ours to bend. Funko 88, my friend. Midnight madness, crowds unite. Full of views and pure delight. Virtual world, ours to bend. Funko 88, my friend. Midnight Maddie, join the stream.